welcome back to the WAT podcast after a 2-week break.
It's funny because we have literally no excuse for why we took a break.
We have an excuse for why we took a break. We had assignments.
You laughing after saying we have assignments makes everyone think that we didn't have an excuse.
I mean, our original excuse was we didn't have assignments. We had assignments, but the actual reason why we didn't do a podcast for the last 2 weeks was because we didn't have anything to talk about.
And we just didn't care enough. We're reaching the stage where we're deciding how to fade out. We rose to stardom, and now we're thinking about retirement. Made zero money.
Yeah, so we have to say some. So one of us has to say something really controversial on Twitter or something, so that everyone comes and
listens. But yeah.
And then they roast us and they're like, career over.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess.
Do you think do you have it? Do you use Twitter?
I do. I use Twitter.
Do you tweet?
A lot. No. I mean, I just retweet stuff.
Oh, okay,
that's all I do.
Thanks for following me on Twitter, by the way.
I didn't know you were on Twitter, by the way.
I mean, I feel like all of us are on Twitter. We just don't tweet on Twitter.
We just don't follow each other.
And we don't even tweet on Twitter. We just exist and follow other people. And
we're there for the memes.
We are. But I was saying that did you used to post on Facebook? Did you have anything controversial on Facebook?
No.
Then how are we supposed to execute this plan of us getting ripped to shreds by people from the internet? If none of us have...
I mean, someone has a screenshot of one of my old Instagram posts where I had used the N-word.
Oh my god.
But I changed it now.
Okay, that's...
It's how old was it? 5-6 years ago? No, more than that. At least 7 years ago.
So,
or maybe longer.
Thank God I didn't know you back.
Maybe shorter.
Wait, it's weird because you think about 5-6 years ago, that was start of senior high. That's not even it's not like you were 14, 13.
It was in junior high.
You were going into senior high and you were a racist. That's what you were. I, for one, have
no. It was in year 10. It was in year 10. The Instagram post was a picture of me, Dhaval, Yash, and Dhruvid, and we'd submitted from Mount Kenya, and we had taken a picture at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I reached home and I was with my
I completely figured out what the caption would be from when you described what was the picture.
Yep. So
okay, well, my past wouldn't be brought down because I have nothing controversial. I have a clean slate.
Yeah, but I changed the caption. Thank God we can change captions on Instagram.
You know what my mind would be? Is the internet would come.
What?
And when I'm celebrating my 25th, 26th birthday, they'd be like, look, this guy doesn't age, he's so young, and that's what happens when you don't have racism or, homophobic or whatever.
Oh,
in
bullshit.
Your blood. That's
bullshit.
That's literally what the internet is going to tell me. And I appreciate it, internet. Thank you. Because, I have the cleanest of slates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can actually start. How did we end up here, man?
Oh. You haven't started yet.
Huh?
You haven't started yet?
No, we started.
We
just don't know where we are. We don't know how we got to where we are.
So yeah, basically, onto the next, onto the main.
Welcome to the WAT podcast to the Murtaza.
I already did the intro.
Okay. First topic of the day.
I mean, we're getting into movie trailers now.
Wait, what?
Or I mean, chronologically, we can start with the whole Avengers thing because that happened before.
Okay, hold on.
The trailer for Joker dropped. Yeah.
All right. So I thought, one of our topics, right, is like I thought it's forget it. I'll explain to you when we get to the topic. But yeah, I was actually confused as to if we had started or not started because that discussion sounded like something we would have before the podcast, and then we'd be like, okay, let's start now. Okay.
No. We actually started because I was like, welcome, and we were like, yeah, we took a 2 week break because we're this is like our downfall now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our publicist told us to take a break from the internet.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
or we were both in rehab, who knows? Me for my sex addiction and Amay for his... Do you want me to say it out loud?
Say it.
No.
I want to see what you actually say though.
Amay
Say it.
for his necrophilia.
Okay. Wow. That took a turn for the worst.
Yeah, it's... If you don't...
I thought it would be something like something not that serious, but that is kind of serious. So.
Yeah.
I am not a necrophiliac.
Yeah, if you don't know what a necrophiliac is, it's
Yes.
someone who has sex with dead bodies. So the funeral Amay and I went to last week was very eventful. That's why he's in rehab.
Fuck.
That was my goddamn great grandmother, you bitch.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, this has been a disaster as a start of as a welcome back
Yeah.
for the new podcast. This has been a pure disaster.
Yeah. I thought about initially saying it was your grandmother, but I was like, that's just pushing it a bit far.
That's just horror.
Yeah.
That's the line that we shouldn't cross, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Um
First topic of the day was the Avengers tickets. And my god,
Oh my
was
God,
that a
dude.
struggle. Yeah.
I woke up at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I didn't know that the tickets are... I mean, I had a feeling that the tickets are going to go on sale on the 2nd of April because everyone was saying that around that time it was either going to be the Thursday before or it was going to be 2nd April. And I woke up at 8 and at 9 I saw the whatever... What's it called? That snippet that they had put out with the thing that says, tickets are now on sale. So I was like, fuck yeah. I'm gonna get the tickets at the cinema that's close by because they have like nice recliner seats and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna get those tickets. So I have this app called Atom, and I went on Atom because they have the partnership with that specific like company, AMC. I went on Atom, and I'm trying to buy the tickets. I go on the seat selection page, and I hit the seat that I want, and by mistake I hit the front the front seat instead of the back seat because I didn't see where the screen was positioned.
Yeah.
I had like a blank out moment because I was like, I just woken up and I was kind of excited and stuff. So I was like, wait, fuck, I don't want these seats. So I went back. By the time I went back and came back, everything had crashed. Like, I couldn't get to the seat loading, the seat selection page. It wouldn't let me. And then I was like, okay, fuck, let me go on Fandango. So I went on Fandango, and there was initially when I got into the site and I selected the theater that I wanted, there was an hour-long wait. And I was like, okay, I can wait for an hour. That's fine. By the time I got to the thing, I was really excited. I was like, fuck yeah, finally I get my tickets and I can just go and watch the movie. And now I got there, I went to the seat selection page, it would not load. For the life of me, it would not load. I was sitting there, and on Fandango they give you like 20 minutes. They're like, once you're at the place, you have 20 minutes to take your ticket. And it's loading. I'm like, this is not gonna work. So I leave the line and I use every other fucking app. I go on my computer, I go on my laptop, and then it says that the line is now paused. And I'm losing my mind. I'm like, what the fuck? No way. Like, where am I gonna get tickets from? If it's like that everywhere. Then my friend, she said that she got tickets at another cinema, the one that's like near Drexel, where I used to live. But that cinema is so shit. Like, the seats are really small, and there's like 100 people in one cinema, and it's not enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I really didn't want to go watch with other people. Like, I wanted to go watch it alone. But I was like, okay, it's fine, fuck it, let's just buy the ticket, because if I don't buy a ticket on Thursday, I probably don't know when I'll be able to see it, because there's a chance that I might leave to Nairobi earlier.
Oh wow.
And then I had an idea. I was like, you know what, I want to watch it in IMAX. So I tried to find the nearest IMAX theater, and it's like 20 minutes away from here. And I got tickets for that. But I was like, wait, the showtime, the only showtime for IMAX at that time was 6 o'clock, and I had class at 6 o'clock. I have class at 6 o'clock on Thursdays. But now I was like, I really want to watch the movie, so I'm gonna skip class on the 25th, watch the fucking movie for 3 hours. So from 6 to like 9:30, watch the movie, and then come back home, have dinner, and
Go
then
back.
an hour later, I have to go back and watch the other movie. I have to watch it again. So I watched it 2 times in one day.
I admire that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really hyped. So the first time I'm gonna watch it at IMAX, which is gonna be amazing, and then the second time I'm gonna watch it like normal 3D.
I mean, I feel like 3 hours wearing the glasses is gonna be a pain.
Are you watching it 2D?
Yeah, I'm not watching it in 3D.
Oh.
Yeah. So my story was kind of different. So, someone on Reddit had posted it that watch out for April 2nd, and then he had said like tickets and trailer is gonna come out. But the thing is, I went like you continue browsing, right? And I went back and he had removed that post completely. Like it said, watch out for April 2nd, but he had removed what it said afterwards. And I was like, okay, maybe this guy knows what he's talking about. So I keep a reminder. And as soon as I see like Avengers trailer, you know, on YouTube on my subscriptions, I go into line. I get into line. And obviously there's another hour wait. And that line was moving so slowly. The only thing that gave me some hope is because I was going for the midnight premiere. And the fact that Stains isn't as popular, and the cinema site I was on does like for cinemas all around the UK. So even if there was a big traffic, it doesn't mean everyone was going to the one cinema that I was going to. And then I stayed in queue. And it's really funny because I was going to go with Suhani. And she was going to class, and she was literally going into the underground, so she couldn't message me anymore. And I entered the website, and I only had like 9 minutes to pick a seat. And I was messaging her, and I was like, pick the seats, pick the seats, pick the seats, pick the seats. But eventually, we managed to navigate it, and I got my seats. Then I went back onto the site, and I got seats for the next day. And it was really funny.
So wait, well, what?
Yeah, so...
Are you watching it on Wednesday as well?
No, so the tickets I got are actually pretty good. So you get to watch 2 movies for the price of 1. So on Wednesday, I'm going to go at 8:30, watch Infinity War, and then there's a break, and then at midnight we watch the premiere of Endgame. Then the next day at like 3, I'm going back to watch Endgame, and that means, and I've told you this before as well, that I'll have watched it twice before you even watch it once.
Before I've watched it even once.
I'm going to ruin it for you.
No,
there are not a lot of things that I want to ruin for a lot of people. Because I am
going to block you on everything.
You know what I'm going to do?
Discord,
I'm going to record my own podcast. I'm going to remove that podcast, and I'm going to make sure that you'll be like, oh, I'm going to clickbait you. And as soon as you click it, there's no...
How are you going to clickbait
I don't know. I will figure it
me?
out. Like, Amoy Shah's secrets revealed, or...
Oh, bullshit.
And I don't know. I still haven't thought through this plan.
Now that you've said it, I probably wouldn't click on it now.
Okay, then I'll put something else, you know. I'll
I'll block you everywhere, trust me. WhatsApp, Instagram, fucking email. I'll block your email address.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create a playlist on Spotify with you know how they... You know how like
playlist for your crush and all that
yeah,
stuff.
and then they like have all the words lined up. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be
Yeah.
like, yo, I listen to this playlist, and you'll be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. You know, I can listen to it. It's just.
But
music.
there's no song with Thanos in it.
You don't
There's no
worry, I'll
song that
figure
has, like,
myself
the word
out.
Thanos.
My mostly
Okay,
what I was
fine.
going to do is tell you if Tony Stark dies or not. So I think I can figure that out.
You better not.
Yeah,
You better not.
and it'll have like two.
And
It'll have like two
I'm
songs.
pretty sure you won't die.
It'll be Stark dies, and then America lives, and then all those like deaths listed. Spider-Man. Oh, and then Spider-Man has like its own like original Spider-Verse like soundtrack. So I don't ever need to
Yeah.
like figure that out. I'm just gonna be like
Oh
Spider-Man.
yeah, that's true.
Still dust. There's so many things. I can do this. I can figure this out. It's a lot of.
You're not doing anything.
It's a lot of.
I'm literally gonna. But how will you send me the link? Because I'll have blocked you everywhere. I'll fucking block you on Spotify as well if I have to.
What other?
I'll block you everywhere.
Huh.
There is no way for those 2 days you're going to get hold of me. Ever.
I'ma send.
We're not going to play anything. Nothing.
I'm going to send you a letter. From now.
From now,
yeah.
okay.
Listen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a letter.
And if it has your name on it, I'm just gonna tear it away.
I'm not gonna put my name on it, and you don't know my address, so it's not gonna make a difference.
You don't know my address either.
Oh, that's true. Oh, what's your address? I want to send
I'll
you a
tell
birthday
fuck
gift.
You. Fuck you. I ain't telling you shit.
Well,
I ain't telling you
I'll figure
shit.
my way out. Oh,
So yeah.
yeah, but that was a struggle. But
All that aside, yeah, we did get our tickets at the end of the day.
you know what surprises me, right? Like, is
What?
Infinity War. I went to see it 3 times and I didn't book it. Even the first time I went to see it, I didn't have to book it at all. I just went to the cinema and bought tickets, and it was all good.
Okay, no, for Infinity War, like I think I bought tickets the day before or the night before or something like that, and we like got normal. The only thing is because it was like free seating, at the cinema that we went to first. It was like we just had to reach there early, so we got there like half an hour early. We waited in line, and then we got we actually got decent seats, all the way at the back in the fucking middle. But this time I think the reason why there was all that shit, like even every single cinema had like reserve seating. There was no first come first serve. I mean there was no open seating, I guess, but yeah, it was all reserved seating. And can you imagine the guys who like the assholes would probably be like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy like 10 seats
and
then I'm gonna sell them secondhand or some shit like
yeah,
that.
apparently I was informed on Saturday night that tickets are going for like 500. Like apparently Vishnu found them for like £7,000. Like that's how much tickets are going
What the
for.
fuck?
And there are a lot of things that I can understand, but like, come on, movie tickets, like I'm willing to wait 3 days and then just go watch it myself.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's like an exclusive thing that it's not gonna stay.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like it's gonna be in cinemas just for that one day. I mean, you can go the next day.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just about the people who really want to go watch it the first day.
Yeah, that's true. And if you have friends
Yeah,
like me, you
but-
want to pay that £7,000 to go see it the day it comes out. Unfortunately, you happen to be in a place where it comes out one day after me, so there is no solving
It
that.
does. Which is, like, they always do that. I thought that, if anything, they would, release it first in America
Yeah, that makes
rather
sense.
than the UK.
Yeah,
But every single movie, every single like important movie is released first in the UK and then later in America. Oh well.
yeah. I mean, it's coming out in China first, so everyone else there is going to have watched it before us.
I mean, but those guys really can't even say anything because they have no access to everyone else's internet.
What do you mean?
When you think about it, like, because they have, I mean, they don't really have access to Facebook or anything. I mean, unless you're on a Chinese social media website, you're not gonna get spoilers for fucking Endgame from Chinese people.
I connect to PUBG Mobile on the Chinese server, and it's just everyone. You know how in a plane everyone is just talking, but this time it's just Avengers spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, on to the. I mean, that's our Avengers. I'm pretty sure everyone went through the same struggle.
Yeah.
Whoever wanted like opening day tickets went through the same struggle.
I'm still worried that it's going to
Um,
be shit. Like, I would be so disappointed if it's bad.
That is true. Everyone's gonna be mad. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
That was the most hyped
Yeah.
thing ever, and it just ended up being a disappointment.
Yeah. I mean, if it's bad, I won't go for the second showing. I'll just be like, "Yo, I'm not feeling well."
I probably won't either. Because,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit through a 3-hour movie if it's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, next topic. Which one do you want
Next
to do?
topic was.
Joker or your topic?
Yeah, we can do Joker.
Okay, so the Joker film came out. Not the Joker film, the Joker trailer came out. Bro, I'm really hungry.
Yep.
Oh. Can you order me food? Okay, I guess not.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
What?
Can you order?
No.
Can you order me food,
No.
please?
Order your own food.
Okay, but listen, think about this. I'm using my phone to record, and if I order, it's going to affect our audio quality. So it's easier for you to.
Well, record after we're done. We are 20 minutes in.
Okay.
Hold on for another 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then you can order.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the Joker trailer came out. What were your initial thoughts
Mm-hmm.
on it?
I don't know. I thought that was interesting. Definitely a different take on Joker. The fact that he is being portrayed as someone who is good, quote unquote good, because he wants to again clean up the city, and stuff like that. Even though for years and years and years we just know that Joker is like a horrible person, but it's definitely an interesting take, I think. And I also think that Shazam is also doing pretty well, and now hopefully DC has found the proper formula for these movies. Like, instead of doing a joint thing, just do fucking separate films that that people can enjoy. At any time. They don't have to watch everything in order or anything like that. They just watch any random movie that they want to, and it'll still make sense. I think that's the right way to go for them, at least, because the joint universe shit was not working out.
It really wasn't, and that's the thing about like Joaquin Phoenix, the Joker playing, the Joker.
Yeah.
Even he
Yeah.
was apparently going to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Apparently, he was going to be Doctor Strange at first, and then
Oh, interesting.
he was going to be Doctor.
I can see him being Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
He has kind of the look for it.
He
like,
does.
the bony look for it.
Yeah, he absolutely does. But he was going to play the Doctor Strange first. But the fact that it was a multi-film contract, he didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And the fact that this Joker film is just a one-film standoff, like there's no continuation or whatever, he was more than happy to do it. So it's just a one-time thing, and we find out. And as much as apparently like this origin story is not something seen in the comic, and the closest resemblance to a comic book is a Killing Joke comic, where it's kind of like the Joker is constantly broken down. Like he's this happy guy, and then he's just broken down by all the bad things that happen to him until he decides, I'm going to go crazy, which I think is
and like try to fix the world in his own like fucked up way.
Yeah, and that soundtrack to the trailer was beautiful. I love that. I love that song. I rewatched the trailer for that song. It was just so fitting. And I think he's going to do such a great job. I believe Joaquin Phoenix is going to actually be a really, really, really good Joker. But again, a lot of trailers look good for DC, so I'm going to hold. And
I mean, which was the last trailer that really looked good for DC, and then the movie turned out to be shit?
Justice League.
Justice League trailer was not that good. The first one, it was like everyone knew that this is gonna be a mess.
Oh, I thought it would be good. Batman vs Superman I also thought would be good. The track records for trailers being better than the films that they're representing for DC is way higher than Shazam and Aquaman. What the hell was that? Hello?
There's fucking construction going on in the place above. That's just good timing, man.
Can you throw like
What?
Can you knock on the roof and be like, I'm recording here? You know? Like
That's so fucking annoying. Like how it just started, and it's like fucking 12:30 in the afternoon. Usually they finish all this work in like the morning.
you know what we could do? We could hold on to this, and then when we're famous, we could be like, yeah, we started off this podcast recording in like this broken down building where there's construction going everywhere, and we didn't have good mics, and we're recording on our phones and stuff. Because I've mentioned that I'm recording on my phone, and then obviously we wouldn't tell them that they're expensive phones. We'll just be like, yeah, we got this like broken down phone where we only want
our Juakali phones.
yeah, where we just want
Nokia 3310.
yeah, we just wanted the voice recorded because we're so dedicated to doing this podcast. And look
Yeah.
where we are now. On the streets. Because podcast is like the worst thing to make money off. And
Yeah,
and
it is.
I'm pretty sure we're being interviewed by one of the people who do those like, you know, cruel jokes on the homeless. They like prank the homeless. Although a lot of people do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Oh, did you see the that prank? I mean, speaking of pranks, like I showed you that picture, right? The one where this guy like fucking like kissed his
Oh,
sister.
yeah.
His obviously fake sister. But Jesus Christ, how can you even think of doing that, man? What the fuck?
So that guy, Prank Invasion, a
Yeah.
lot of his videos have been debunked, kinda. Cause,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, because he did this one, like, kissing cops prank. And I think he expects us to already know that it's fake or whatever.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the model tweeted out a picture, oh, filming with Prank Invasion, and I'm not a cop, I'm just, you know, I'm actually a model or whatever.
Yeah.
And it makes sense, like,
Yeah.
I guess in some way it's publicity, because he does have a lot of viewers. But
I mean, okay, let's be honest, yeah. The people who know that it's fake are, you know, grown-up people like us. But the kids, like, you know, like 13, 12-year-olds who just want to see fucking people make out because that's what they get. They get
horny
their-
little
like-
fuckers.
yeah, that's when their hormone levels increase, yeah, and it's a good feeling and stuff like that. They probably don't know. They're just like, ooh, that's kind of hot, man.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
That sister thing
Um,
was way over the line. Like
Yeah,
I
it is,
had
though.
I like watched the video, right? And it was like, and he's like full on like, okay, in some weird way, if that happened to be his sister and he was doing like this massive thing to make him, you know, like this spike of views, like if he wanted that spike
Yeah.
of views, and he's like, sister is
Yeah.
like, you know what, we'll make out. Oh my god, I feel like throwing up just saying that, but like that kiss was not even like just, you know, like a peck kiss.
It wasn't fake.
Yeah,
It
that-
wasn't like.
Like it wasn't even like a peck, you know, like oh
Yeah, they were full
they
on
were
going
full of
at
making
it.
out, and he was like going down, grabbing her ass, like from like you can't see it, but like his hand goes down, and I'm like, oh
Yeah,
please,
yeah.
just that's so creepy. Why would you make such a video?
So fucking
Why did you
weird.
decide to do this thing that you're doing? It's so weird.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
imagine waking up one day and saying, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to create a kissing video of me kissing my sister. Man, that guy is
Dude.
he's a fucking creepy
this
as
is
fuck.
what. Okay, it's not even upstairs. I think it's like outside my door.
Yeah. No, don't worry.
It's definitely the door. It's
It
the
builds
elevator.
that, you know, like that our image
Holy shit.
of
People are gonna be fucking annoyed when this sound comes on. Is it like really annoying from your side?
oh, it's not annoying for me at all. Like it's also disappearing. Like right
Hopefully-
now, I can't hear anything.
I mean, like he's doing it occasionally,
Yeah.
but hopefully when I'm editing, I can just like take that shit out.
I mean, I've heard podcasts where like people have like, I listen to Mr. Sunday Movies, who's like the podcast I
Yeah.
listen to religiously every week, and he has construction going on. It builds that, you know, like we're just people, you know, we're living our lives as well. We have things going on.
Mhm.
We have construction.
Mhm.
We have murder. We have, you know, robbery. We're all just real people.
What?
If I got kidnapped during this podcast, do you think you would believe me? Like, if you hear my door being broken down and like people coming to grab it and I'm like, Amay, call the cops, I'm getting kidnapped, would you be like, ha ha ha, you prankster, what's your next video, kissing your sister? It's just
What the fuck?
that was it's,
Disturbing.
yeah, it's
Disturbing.
that video really grossed me out. Like, it's the grossest thing ever. And I've watched
Yeah.
a video with 3 men and a midget doing Japanese sport, and that was
Just stop. Just stop.
I mean, I sent you that video.
Just-
I've sent you the video.
I'm not gonna watch that. I still haven't watched
Can I
that.
tell you something? It is the
What?
funniest video you will see. It is. There is nothing that is like weird. Like, okay, it's a weird video, but it's more hilarious weird. There's nothing like really that bad. I feel like
I know, but still, like I feel like that's gonna like ruin the image
of what Japanese people.
of like no of like porn in general.
No,
'cause-
I and I've watched it.
Okay, you are you and
You
I
just
am me.
bleep out the.
And people are gonna understand what you meant by it. Okay.
No, they don't.
Okay, fine.
Just-
I'll bleep it out.
just a
I'll
bleep.
bleep it out the second time as well.
Yeah, just bleep it out.
Okay. Okay.
But it's
So yeah.
getting back to the
I
yeah,
yeah.
getting back to the Joker
Getting back to Joker.
trailer. Yeah, I think it's going to be very good. And Bruce Wayne was in that trailer. The little kid is Bruce Wayne, and I think that's going to be a very interesting twist. Apart from the fact that this is a one-off movie, so we probably might not see it.
Like they literally can't do anything with that storyline.
Yeah, but one of the characters, if you watch the trailer, where he's saying, what type of madman would do something this cold-blooded, someone behind a mask,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne's father. What is Bruce Wayne's father's name?
Oh. Something Wayne.
Yeah. Oh no, thank you so much. Wow. What a professional here, Mr. Wayne. Yeah. But yeah, so it's very
it's Mr. Wayne.
It's
It's something
definitely
something
Bruce
Wayne,
Wayne
right?
there. So that'll be interesting.
I think it starts with B.
I
as
really
well.
hope they do continue to make more movies of this.
No?
I hope like it's
Maybe?
amazing, and
I
then
don't
everyone
know.
is like, "Fuck, we want more." Even though the Joker
yeah.
origin story has been done quite a bit, no one is going to appreciate. Like, if the Joker is amazing, there'll always be people who'll be like, "Oh no, it's not as good as Heath Ledger's Joker. This isn't as good."
Yeah, obviously.
And it annoys me because, like, I was saying that, would you never ever appreciate another Joker then? Are you every time gonna just bring it back to it's not as good as Heath Ledger's? I'm not going to appreciate.
That's a problem with like having such an iconic person play like an iconic character
That's true.
so well. Like even when we look at like video game villains, right? Every single villain that we look at, we're like, oh, but like he's not good as fucking Vaas from Far Cry 3,
That's very true.
because it's like that's like the iconic, and then that's where you put your standard to. You ignore everything else. You're just like, I mean, yeah, he was good, but he wasn't as good as, or even better. But obviously, it's really difficult to replicate that kind of standard all over and over and over and over again. But I think based off of what I saw in the trailer, he's going to do a pretty decent job, because he doesn't look fake, like the Jared Leto Joker looked fake or terrible because of all the shit that was done to his face, and yeah, it just didn't look organic in a way, whereas this one looks pretty he felt very artificial in a way. Like they've done so much work on him, it just didn't feel right. But this one like feels natural.
That's actually very true. But the funny thing is, I haven't seen I haven't seen the Joker, Jared Leto Joker. Like, I haven't watched Suicide Squad or anything, so I don't know what the Jared Leto Joker is like. So I can't really also
You didn't
comment
watch.
on that.
Weren't you there when we went to fucking watch Suicide Squad?
What?
We watched Suicide Squad together.
No, we didn't. I haven't watched
Yes.
Suicide Squad.
Dude, we paid 1,000 shillings to go watch fucking Suicide Squad for that charity show.
Yeah, but I didn't go for it.
You didn't come? I thought you came.
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, that's a
Well,
that's a different.
Well, I don't
story
know
then.
what man you were watching with, but it wasn't me. Just
I guess yeah, It was part.
yeah, I
But you were
wasn't.
at my house that day. Before we went to watch the movie.
I don't know about your house. I don't remember that, but I know I haven't watched Suicide Squad for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Well,
I
yeah,
remember
I mean,
realizing it was a very bad film, and I still didn't go. Like I found out it
Yeah.
was a bad film, and I never just ended up watching it. Even though it's on Netflix now, I still won't watch it. So I can't
I
really
haven't
comment
seen it
on.
on Netflix.
Yeah, I can't comment on the.
It's
trailer,
not. It's
so
not.
okay.
It's really not. Anything good, man. It's probably it's a really shit movie, to be honest.
Yeah, it
Like-
is. It's pretty bad. But James Gunn is redoing it after he. So if he can come back from his homophobic tweets, so can you.
Mine are racist, not homophobic.
I mean,
But
I'm just saying that there's a possibility for you to come back.
yeah, yep.
Obviously, I don't need to worry
If
about
I
it
am-
because
if
of my
I am-
clean slate.
If I'm as loved and as James Gunn, then I shouldn't have a problem. And if Dave Bautista is fighting for me, then I shouldn't have a problem.
That's true. You know what would be really bad is if your homophobic tweets got out or your racist tweets got out, and then you decide to release WhatsApp screenshots of our conversations to bring me down as well. That would be uncool.
We go down together.
Yeah.
No,
we
but
got
I
it.
don't think I would. I don't think.
Because I don't
would do
think
that.
I could recover.
But your shit is way worse than what mine was. Mine is just that one caption. That's all it is. But besides that, there's nothing else.
Yeah.
Plus, it's not there anymore. I changed that caption.
That's true. You can just say that the one that came out, like the screenshot that comes
It's
out, that's
edited.
photoshopped. The original one doesn't.
Yeah.
You have things figured out. Your
I do.
PR guy is
I do.
on form.
Yeah. Are you my
Okay.
PR guy?
Hmm?
Are you my PR guy?
Am I your PR guy?
Yeah, because you were like, your PR guy is on form, so I'm asking, are you my PR guy?
No, I just expected you to have a PR guy, man. We're making a goddamn podcast. I thought you'd be professional.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Do you want me to be your PR guy?
totally have a PR guy.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm your PR guy then.
Thank
Listen. Okay. Last topic, and then we can end it.
you. Yeah. Last topic, and we can wrap up the.
We can stop
It's
doing this
very-
miserable podcast.
This one's been a really difficult one. We've had issues. When is your laptop going to get fixed? Can you please tell me that?
What?
When is your laptop going to be fixed?
My laptop is going to be fixed this week.
Okay. So next
Hopefully,
week we should
or
have
maybe not. Who knows?
a more. Fuck you. I just want to have a normal, streamlined podcast, man. For once. God
Fine,
damn it.
Fine. I'll get it. I know I'll get it fixed this week.
But yeah, basically, last topic is a little bit of like a different one. It's we're going to be talking about music this time, and the new hit single by Lil Nas X. Now, if you haven't heard of this person, you probably think that he's going to be a rapper, right? You know, Lil Nas X. Kind of sounds like a rapper name, but he's not. He's actually a country singer. Well, at least that's what he claims to be. And he's like African American country singer. And he had this song called Old Town Road that he released, the original version, just him singing. And it was originally it charted in the Billboard charts. It was doing really well, and then people like the country music people, they were like, this is not fucking country music, because if you have listened to the song, it has elements of rap in it because the beat is very hip hop, like trap hip hop kind of. But in general, the message of the song, or I guess the message of the song is very country. He talks about like horses and, you know, country stuff. I don't fucking listen to country music, but that's the only song that I know. And like, so I heard the song and I was like, yeah, this is actually pretty good. And then he had a remix with Miley Cyrus's dad, who is actually a country singer. And that song hasn't even charted yet, but like he has a country singer on it, like which should kind of validate the whole, you know, he's trying to be a country country artist. But they still haven't acknowledged it, and people are getting kind of mad. And that, like, because of that whole thing, like the song has got so much publicity, like it's like Spotify #1, getting like 2+ million plays every single day. Like, he has really taken off because of this one controversy, which I kind of find funny. People are trying to bring him down, but he's actually doing well now.
It's a very good song. I can see why it's doing well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, for a country song, it's pretty good. Like, usually you're just like, country music is nah. But the fact that he fused two genres together and kind of made it sound good as well is something revolutionary. It's like when Avicii fused country music.
Yeah, I was just going
like
to bring that
melodies.
up, like when he blended both of them.
Yeah, and like people were like, holy shit, this is actually really fucking good. Even though he didn't classify it as country music, but you can tell that there was a lot of like country vibes and old school vibes and all that stuff. And like, he was actually he revolutionized the whole industry, and no one like gave him shit for it. But with him, with like Lil Nas X, people are giving him shit for doing something different and doing something that's not normal, which I kind of find ridiculous.
It is. It actually is. Like, just appreciate, like, you're seeing something new. You're seeing this like sort of a blend of two different genres of music, and appreciate it because he's done it so well. Like, if it's a bad, I get that, but it's actually done really well, and it's a really good song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people always just want to be mad.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to the song, I highly recommend it. It's like the lyrics aren't that great, like, or anything. It's not that it's not a deep song or anything, but it's a pretty like catchy song.
It's a catchy song.
Yeah, it is a catchy song, and I've been listening to it all morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever thought of bobbing your head to a fucking country song? No, I haven't.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, when Avicii's music came out, I was totally bobbing my head.
Well, I mean, it's not, but he didn't classify it as country music. This guy classified it as full country music.
I mean,
and he wanted to be on the country charts.
When I listened to Taylor Swift's original music, I used to bob my head to it. Yeah. I used to jam.
Okay. You are you.
I used to host parties which no one would attend, and I would jam by myself to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, no shit. Not even surprised. Not even surprised. So yeah, that concludes episode. I don't know what the fuck episode. I don't know what fucking episode is this. Are we on like 17? I don't remember. I don't even know. We've had like a 2.
We don't care about this anymore as much as we did. That's what's happened.
No, just people. It's been a dry 2 weeks. Okay. It's been a dry 2 weeks.
It's really been like we literally didn't have anything, and we didn't want to. You know, we are with those professionals who, if we want to remove
we don't want to
something,
half-ass it.
we want it to be good. We want it to not be forced. And it would be really sad if someone comments like, "This isn't funny either. This is you guys with preparing for topics. Ha ha ha. Fuck you. Kill yourself. Jump off a building."
What?
That's how toxic YouTube comments are.
On that very dark note, I think we're gonna end this week's podcast. Thank you for listening.
Goodbye.
I think it's a good time to say that now, because of all this, I think we should move this to be a fortnightly episode. So we won't see you next week. Fortnightly.
Tri-monthly. I don't know what we're doing.
Holy shit. So we won't see you next week, but we will see you the week after. Thank you for listening to this week's episode. What?
Okay. No, nothing.
What? Okay. Thank you for listening to this week's episode. Goodbye.